On campus here at Chamberlain University, we have a lot of resources. Anything from student service office, where you can meet with your counselor, to the CAS, where you can go in for tutoring help, study tips. We also have the skills lab, which is amazing. The lab specialists there are phenomenal to help you with your skills that you start learning in fundamentals.
The resources I used the most was the military resource center. I'd come here and study. It'd be a place away, or my friends would be here and kind of hang out. And then I went to the CAS a couple times to get help with math. I struggled there, so with learning the new math techniques that were very different. So I went there and they explained them in a very simple manner, and it was very simple to learn after that.
I use the CAS, which is the academic center. I also use the DeVry Military Resource Center, and a lot of the student organizations can also be a resource.
Some of the main resources that I used on campus, especially because of the workload, there's a lot of studying involved and a lot of homework. The library was really valuable, the computers, and then some of the additional resources I used as well were like the CAS, the tutoring. They're very helpful with just really with the focused learning that you need to be successful with your testing. I would say that a great resource to use, especially getting closer to graduation, would be the career services. And they really help you out with preparing your resume, going through mock interview questions, as well as getting you comfortable with the application process to come. It is going to be a challenge just because it's something new and being a new graduate, and it's very valuable to really utilize that resource so that you can be ready for your profession.
The Military Resource Club has been an amazing resource for military individuals if they're prior service or even if they are still in the military. And it's a really nice area where you can come in, you can study, there's computers to print. Not a lot of people on campus really know about it, so I think it's very important that we try to advertise this location as much as possible. If there's any questions about scholarships, post 9/11 or GI Bill, this is definitely the place to go to.
I utilize the CAS. You know, sometimes there's going to be concepts you don't understand, or you just need to hear it from a different perspective other than your instructor. So never hesitate to go to CAS. I found them very helpful. I also utilize student services for different financial opportunities that may be out there that I don't know about. I've utilized the work study program, the Learning Commons, the online library.
The resources I use on campus is I use the skills lab, which I do work in the skills lab, and we go through all your skills as you continue throughout nursing school. So that would be inserting an indwelling Foley catheter, for example. I also use student services to talk to my advisor about different classes and the options that I have going forward. I also go to career services to look to see what my future is going to look like, where am I going to go with when I get a job.
Some of the resources that I use on campus are the CAS, which stands for the Center for Academic Success. I was literally going there so many times that I eventually said you should start working here, and then I did. But some of the other resources, and it was a great tutoring center. It's free for all students. You could either make an appointment or walk in, and they could help you with all your classes, especially nursing related classes that you need help with. Someone to quiz you, or just a way to study even if you need a quiet room. Some of the other resources I used were like the skills lab. So if I wanted to practice my head-to-toe assessment, or even just listen to the mannequin's blood pressure, heart sounds, lung sounds, those were always really great to do.